and Vikerman, they've had to bring in third-choice goalkeeper Andy Petterson. Charlton's winning goal at Norwich on Saturday was scored by Bradley Allen, making his debut after signing from Queen's Park Rangers, the club where his father Les, brother Clive and cousin Martin all began their careers. These are troubled times for Leicester, relegated from the Premiership last season and beaten 3 times in their last 4 games. Martin O'Neill includes his latest signings, defender Julian Watts, midfielders Muzzy Izzet and Neil Lennon, and striker Steve Claridge. Despite their recent disappointments, Leicester could leapfrog into the playoff places if they win tonight. The referee is David Orr from Buckinghamshire. So Charlton get us underway. They have a unique record in the NZ League this season. Their home and away form is almost identical. The same number of victories, draws, goals scored and goals conceded. And that's what you call consistency. Kevin Poole has certainly been a consistent figure for Leicester. Still first choice after 5 seasons and has seen off many challengers to his role in that time. Whyte pumps it straight back in again. And Whyte wins another header. Now Claridge. That's good play by Claridge. Turned forward by Taylor, and a foul by the Charlton man on Izzet has given Leicester a free kick. Whyte, the culprit. No question about that. A free kick hammered in towards Walsh, and that's a difficult one for the keeper, who made a total mess of it and got away with it somehow. Well, he'll be understandably nervy. He hasn't played since the final game of last season, not for Charlton anyway, but Petterson has been on loan to 4 different clubs this season. The back header there by his own defender Whyte had him in all kinds of trouble, and the attempted fist clear he made a total mess of. Alan Kirbishley feeling that Charlton have a marvellous chance to go on and claim at least a place. Whitlow doing well to get there, and a little nudge in the back by Jackson on Heskey. Free kick to Leicester. That's his home debut, Matt Jackson. He's on loan from Everton, where he won an FA Cup winners medal and indeed played in the majority of games in the Premiership last season. And the goalkeeper didn't seem quite sure what to do. In fact, in the end, he sort of half-fisted it clear, but only as far as Watts, who's back here, has taken it straight to Robinson. What a glorious piece of skill that was by Robinson. And he finds Allen. And Robinson's still there, full pace. Mortimer. Leicester determined to try and win this one back. And Mortimer determined to keep possession for his team. Sturgess in the end is the man who loses out. Just look at this for a glorious bit of skill here. Watch for the number 9, Robinson. The ball backheeled straight to him. He knew the defender was coming in, just flicked it round him and absolutely timed it perfectly. Whyte launching it long. But Leaburn can only turn it aimlessly on. To Heskey. Now Claridge. Danger here for Charlton. Claridge! Brilliant goal! free kick in a very similar position. They almost scored. Robson whipped it in with real pace and bend, and Leaburn got on the end of it. Let's see what happens this time. Walsh getting it clear. Charlton applying the pressure in the final few minutes of the first half, but they're a goal down. It's a foul in a rather foolish place for Scott Taylor to concede one as well, because I don't think Mortimer was really going anywhere. It's a good angle again for Robson to whip one of those special free kicks of his in. This is going to be difficult for Leicester to defend. Poole stretches for it, and it seemed to be knocked away almost from out of his hands. And obviously, the final touch was by a Charlton player. I honestly thought it was going to be a corner. Maybe he did decide it was a foul on Poole. Claridge, Taylor, and then it goes to Izzet. Heskey is on the left, and also Whitlow here. First time ball by Heskey, straight under the head of Rufus. Now Lennon winning it back, and that's a good ball for Heskey. Danger here. That's a good save by Petterson. He's had his dodgy moments tonight, Andy Petterson, but he's kept his side in it with that save. Heskey released by that excellent ball from Lennon, and Petterson had to be decisive. Leicester have a corner. It could easily have been a second goal. And the Leicester fans behind the goal, their team are attacking now. Walsh getting up well, and that was only inches over the crossbar. He's scored a lot of goals down the years from corners and free kicks, Steve Walsh. And he was very close to adding to his tally here. The other substitute, and that's an excellent return ball to Whyte. Oh, Walsh has produced a magnificent clearance, and still danger here, but then there was handball by Bradley Allen, and it's a free kick to Leicester, and the captain Steve Walsh has kept Leicester in front here with a quite breathtaking clearance. This was a goal all the way. How did he manage to get his foot round that? Leaburn trying to claim it, had already crossed the line as he was played back in. There was then a handball there by Bradley Allen, and the danger had gone. But Whyte must have thought he scored the equaliser. Everyone thought he'd scored the equaliser. Steve Walsh didn't. Good play by Chris Whyte, and a good ball in as well. Jackson. And the referee spotted a foul then by Izzet, who was protesting his case, but a free kick it is, and in a very good position. Now Charlton had two free kicks in a similar position to this in the first half, central, and wasted them both. 5 in the defensive wall, and another one to make it 6. Bowyer hits it straight at the ball though. Here's Mortimer. Ooh, he almost caught out Poole then. That was a good effort actually, because everyone was expecting him to crack it into the far post. Free kick was poor, but Mortimer's intervention here was excellent. He could have easily caught Poole out. Just about caught it the right side of the line. Bowyer. Oh dear, that's a terrible ball straight to Whitlow. He's got Claridge up in support here. He's got to knock it to him, and he has. And Claridge tries the shot from distance, and Petterson at the second attempt makes the save. And Bowyer, a very relieved man. It was his mistake that led to that opening. Lennon now for Leicester. Ooh, we've got a lively old game now, all right. Another free kick. And again, it's to Charlton. This is the effort by Claridge. chance of West Ham will take the free kick here for Charlton. Headed clear by Walsh. Jackson with the shot into the crowd of players. And now Robson again. And Allen has produced a great save from Poole. Looked as though he was going to turn that one goalwards. Kevin Poole at his best here in the second half as Charlton apply the pressure. Clever little ball turned in by Robson. The header down found Allen, and that was brave keeping. Leaburn's header, and off the line again, with the Leicester players protesting. I'm not entirely sure what. Well, the ball knocked goalwards there by Rufus, and it was Whitlow who got it clear from almost under his own bar. Another corner. Leaburn comes storming in. The keeper was in the middle of that melee of players, and that excitement has ended with a free kick to Leicester City. Terrific pressure here by the home side, but Leicester have held out again. Well, how did Poole manage to get to that? Alan Curbishley frustrated as his team, for all their pressure, are still a goal behind. Grayson, Lawrence, first opportunity for him to run at the defender. Can he keep it in play? No. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good tackle by Grayson to win it back again. And he just hit that a bit too strong. He was looking for Heskey, I think, on the far post, and just clubbed it a bit too hard, really. Did well to win the ball back off Bowyer and hit the cross with real pace. A little touch on there by Leaburn to Whyte, and on to Bowyer. It's great skill by Bowyer. Leaburn with a chance, and Poole gets there again. He's had a very good night, Kevin Poole. He's made some important saves, anticipates well, and is always brave enough to go in where the boots are flying, and they have been flying in his direction tonight. Lawrence again. But he's done well to get round Robson and win the corner off Mortimer. Well, I'm sure that's why Martin O'Neill brought him on, to get the ball wide and get it into the corners, kill a bit of time, stretch defenders. In deep to Walsh, who won it again, and Petterson just about caught that on the line. And with 5 minutes to go, a catch he had to make. Another Leicester goal then would have been all over. Whitlow. Walsh. It's a good ball for Lennon. Claridge. And now Whitlow. One back though by Charlton. This could be the final attack. Walsh's clearance. I don't know where on earth the referee's getting all this stoppage time from. 4.5 minutes now we've had. This could be the final throw of the dice for Charlton. Turn forward and away by Watts. Heskey gets it clear, and that's it, it's all over. A rare home defeat for Charlton, a vital away victory for Leicester, and Steve Walsh, with that miraculous goal line clearance, did as much as anyone to earn all 3 points for his side. The crucial goal, of course, scored by Steve Claridge, who gave a typically wholehearted display to keep Leicester moving in the second half when Charlton had a great deal of possession. So the final score at the Valley, with a result that keeps Leicester very much on course for the playoffs. A temporary setback for Charlton in their ambitions, though. Charlton Athletic 0, Leicester City 1.
You must have been disappointed with the lack of football, if I can
describe it that way, because it's something you've prided yourself on this season.
That's right. I think that Leicester came here, very strong side, physically strong, and they set their stall out early on, played 3 men in midfield, which we found hard to deal with. The second half, we changed it around a little bit and matched them, I felt, but we didn't get that goal. I'm sure if we'd got that goal to equalise, we might have gone on and won the game. That's how fickle it is sometimes, you know, you need that little bit of a lift, but we've come so far this season. There's been no ranting and raving in the dressing room. We've not sort of took it out on each other. We've said we'll pick ourselves up, we play Friday, we'll go again.
Alan Kirby-Schliess summing it up nicely, I think, Ian. It's been going so well for Charlton, but they didn't really play well, did they, tonight?
Below par, you would have to say, Bob, on tonight's performance, I thought. But he did say about Leicester, you know, they're a big, strong side, and that's exactly what they are. I mean, they are very physical, and they're not a bad bet for the playoffs.
Steve Claridge, their new signing's physically enough, but it was a super goal from him, wasn't it?
Well, I could not believe that Birmingham City would sell Steve Claridge, because I was always impressed with the work he does around the field, and I'm always impressed by his finishing. And that was a super finish, wasn't it? I mean, it was real class. He just moved the ball to the side of the defender and tucked it in the corner.
It was much better for Charlton in the second half, but a mixture of not so much bad finishing and lady luck and some great defending. Right. I mean, there were 2 off the line, Ian, weren't there?
Well, when you're going for these playoffs, you need the ball to run for you. And a couple of instances here where you think, well, it just didn't come. You know, this was David Whyte's flick there, beats the goalkeeper, it's going in the net, and there was Steve Walsh coming round there, big long left leg coming in, and who's to say if the ball was in it or whatever, but obviously the linesman didn't think it was in. And here's the other one. This was another one off the line from Rufus. Turns and flicks that there, what a lovely bit of skill, and Mike Whitlow on the line to get it clear. So you'll look back on it as a Charlton fan and say, we were robbed on the night, but I think over the piece, you know, probably Leicester deserved the victory.
Maybe we're coming to expect too much from the budding starlet like Lee Bowyer. He didn't play well, did he?
Lee tonight, no, he didn't, and he was getting very ratty towards the end, got himself booked, and you know, I think the pressure's sort of building up on this young lad. You know, he's got to calm himself down a little bit.
All right, thanks.
There, isn't there, really? And you know, we've been saying every programme we've had throughout the year, Bob, we've been saying how tight it is in this division, both ends of it, you know, and we've said that teams could go down from the middle and could go up from the middle. And looking at it again, you've got to say now, teams down to Wolves there certainly have got a chance of getting in the playoffs, haven't they?
Sunderland, do you think, virtually there, increased their lead on Derby to 5 points?
Well, that was a big win for them tonight, and you know, they've got goal scoring forwards, and they've got Big Booth who can score, and great atmosphere up there at the McAlpine Stadium.
Yeah, now the bottom, let's have a look at the bottom, the situation. Watford, 9 points from safety, Ian.
Well, you know, yes. I think you've got to say, well, hard luck Watford, you know, great fight back tonight. You've got to say, well, you know, there may be something there for Graham Taylor to build on. It was certainly a good result for him tonight to come back that way. But look at Millwall sitting where they are.
They need a couple of wins.
They've got to get wins. I mean, it's vital that they get wins. It's a good point up at Tranmere tonight, but they need a couple of good results to get them away.